From CTV News, province-wide continues. Here again is Diane Verneal.
Many artists will tell you that pursuing their passion feeds the soul, but it may not necessarily pay the bills. But a unique business concept in Kitchener is offering artists a way to earn a living. It's usually clothing you'll find in consignment stores, but at RareFunk in Kitchener, it's kitschy, one-of-a-kind items in stock. All these goods are handcrafted by artists, from paintings to jewelry to, well, we're not quite sure what these are. And pets are always welcome. More than 100 artisans have their items up for sale here. Once something sells, the money is split with the store's owner. Not a bad deal for artists looking for a place to show and sell their work. The driving force behind RareFunk is Tamara Mins. She's the owner of that store. Well, how did you come up with the idea for this store?
I love funky items. I love things that are different, one of a kind, unique, always looking for innovative gift ideas, and felt that we needed more of those types of stores in this region, and thought about the idea of creating it myself.
So you've got 100 artists right now in your store. Are you willing to take more?
Always. We're always looking for new artists. We like to keep the products fresh and exciting and changing all the time, so we're always accepting new product, absolutely.
The interesting thing about this store is that many of your items are recycled, and we're going to show some of them right now.
Yes.
What is this here?
This is a coin purse made from a juice box container.
Okay, and you kept it out of a landfill, didn't you?
Exactly.
What does this sell for?
That sells for $5.
Okay.
And a lot of our products actually have been kept out of the landfill or recycled, reinvented somehow by older previous products and had different uses once upon a time.
Like this item right here, looks like a clock.
It's now made into a clock, and it was a record.
Wow.
Yes.
And how much is this one here?
That one's $45.
Okay, and this was made by a local artist?
Local artist, and it was hand-painted by her, yes.
Another item that I find quite interesting, you say that these really sell quite well. This is an old vintage tie. Sells for about $20.
This artist uses all recycled vintage clothing and recreates them by putting the characters on them and the saying, "I think I rock." It's a very popular item.
Okay, a little purse here. Is this popular?
It is, actually. A lot of customers get a kick out of these purses from the old books, storybooks that we all know, made into little handbags.
Okay, speaking of books, I can't go past this over here. My very favorite, Corey Hart from the 1980s.
The legend, yes.
What is this made out of?
That is an old record album cover and made into a notebook with actually recycled paper as well. So.
Terrific. All right. And over here, this is recycled too? These gloves?
So this material was once a sweater, and now created wool sweater into mitts and lined with recycled fleece as well.
Tell me how this works for your artists. I mean, they put the items in your store, and they pay how much to be there?
They do. They pay a member fee, which is a 6-month fee, a 6-month contract, so it's $25 for the 6 months.
Wow, that's a good deal.
It is a great deal. So it works out to $4 a month. And we also take a cut of the sale price, so we do take 45%, and that goes towards our expenses and overhead costs of running the store, operating the store.
How hard is it to be an artist these days in Ontario?
I would say challenging, because a lot of artists don't have an outlet. They want to create these things, and I think have exhausted their friends and family. They've made their friends and family enough gifts and jewelry for Christmas, and there's nowhere for them to be able to really sell their product. There is a lot of local craft shows, and it makes it challenging for the artists because a lot of them have trouble giving up these products, or they don't have the confidence and think that their products are worth being sold.
Do most of them have jobs elsewhere, though? I mean, is this a part-time job for them?
Absolutely. Probably the majority of our artists do this on the side. It's a secondary income for them. They're either stay-at-home moms, working full-time jobs. They have their full-time lives, and they do this just for pleasure.
What about for you? Is this full-time for you?
This is full-time for me, yes. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes to running the business as well, which I take care of, as well as operating the store.
I know that you have lots to say about selling one-of-a-kind items and things that are made locally versus, say, going to a mall and buying something that's mass-produced.
And, everyone has their choices, certainly, of what it is that they want to purchase and what they want to buy, but we really focus a lot on staying away from mass-produced items. A lot of our customers are very eco-conscious, so definitely the products that are recycled are a big hit in the store, but the fact that the purchases that you're going to find in our store are most likely one of a kind. So you're not going to see that sweater on somebody else, that same sweater. You really are going to be an individual and stand out.
And for the people who are making these items, it really feeds the soul, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. They have this outlet now where people can appreciate the hard work that they're putting into these products, and I think it really is rewarding to know that they have people out there that are enjoying what it is that they created.
The business model that you have set up, do you think that this can be copied elsewhere in Ontario?
Absolutely, it could, and I would encourage that, because if the more outlet that we have for these artists, I think the better. The more that we can encourage individuality and be able to support the talent that is out there. There's so much talent, and we don't just focus on local artists. We focus on artists from all across the country, and they're endless. They really are endless. I'm being requested all the time, every day, from people to want to sell their product in the store.
Well, good luck to you, Tamara Mintz. Thanks for talking to us today.
Thanks for having me.
Your mail and how to reach us are coming up on Province Wide.